Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Fortunate Creations and another episode of Coffee with Kim. I am Kim, and this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. So from amigurumi to weaving, everything in between. If you like crafting, stick around. Pretty sure we're going to talk about your favorite craft eventually. And until then, it's a lot of fun to talk about all the other crafts because you never know. You might learn something new and try something new. So good morning, it's Monday. It's funny, since I've been retired, Monday has a whole new thing. I'm like, happy Monday, and it really is. I don't Monday my Sunday anymore. So anyway, good morning. The sun is shining. Wait, let me say that again. The sun is shining. We haven't had sun here in so long. I'm just soaking it up. My light therapy. Oh, by the way, did you notice my cup? My mug? It is my first one I made with my Cricut mug press. I figured it out and I love it. But there is something I learned. You ready? Watch this. Hold on, I'll be right back. So this one is done with an actual Cricut mug that I buy or bought. And I did have a bunch of other mugs, and I'm like, well, all it has to be is what's the word? Hold on, I'm going again, I'm sorry. I'll be better prepared. Sublimation mug. Okay, so it needs to, and that means it's got a shiny, what's the word, porous? So not really porous, but so that the ink will adhere to it. So, oh, look at that. So I'm learning that not every shiny ceramic mug is good for this, because I tried a Coffee with Kim and it was the same color as this. So you can first see that it's very pale, and then you can see that it's actually wiping off. So, do I spend the extra money on the actual ones? Because this was like, I don't know, $2 or $3. Or do I keep trying different mugs to see which ones will work? So that one's absolutely a fail. But anyway, so I did learn it. I just had to. I was to the point where I'm like, I spent the money on this machine. I need to use it. And I did. So that was cool. So that's over there. I've got my whole Cricut area set up. I do love my machines. I play with them a lot. So the weekend live with Coffee with Kim was so much fun. If you haven't watched them, or if you weren't there, we did actually have about 20 people a couple of times at certain intervals. Check out the replays. We had a good time. And you'll see that Sunday I did some giveaways. So what I did was I took my yarn stash and I took the yarns that I bought because they were pretty, or because they were interesting, or let's be honest, because Juan the Yarn Addict or Crystal at Bag a Day said to try them. So I tried them, or I thought they were pretty when they showed them. So it's yarns that I bought that have been just sitting in my stash. And, you know, as I rearrange my room and as I get everything going, I'm like, I'm wasting space. And in my head, I need to be more productive than that. So I went through the yarn that was too small, too something. And I actually ended up with 5 different giveaways of 4 cakes each. So I gave away 20 cakes of yarn Sunday. It was fun. Everybody that was on participated. It was a good time. And I actually have them all boxed up and ready to go as soon as the post office window opens. I'll be running over there to ship those out. Really, it was really fun. I had so much fun that I want to do Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to do a giveaway on my live of my Be Creative Crochet Survival Pack. Now remember, in the survival pack is an emergency skein of yarn, a tape measure, a little miniature pair of scissors, which how cute are they? One crochet hook. I'm not finished. And here we go. Stitch markers. And your yarn needle. In a cute little bag that you can take with you. You know what, there's times when I just want to crochet. I don't necessarily need to be making a big project. It's just a very calming process for me. So I'm going to give away one of these Saturday and one of these Sunday. So that'll be fun. I actually had so much fun with the giveaway that having people participate with me was super cool. So I'm going to go ahead and keep doing that. Sorry, I got a little piece of fuzz on here driving me crazy. So these are also available on my Etsy store, but I'm working on that. I'm working on getting the Etsy store. And I know I keep saying that. And I must be honest with you, I keep putting it off. And it's Etsy, eBay, Facebook Marketplace. I have a lot of listings to put up. And the process of each listing is a little daunting for me. So, and then I keep telling myself, well, you can't, sell these things if you don't put them on, So I got to get, that is my goal today and tomorrow, at least put some of those up. So hopefully if you visit my Etsy store or, eBay or whatever, you'll see more of my stuff up there. So what have I been up to that I haven't told you about? So before I started my YouTube channel, I was dabbling in writing an ebook. And I think I mentioned it to you. I was writing an ebook. But the subject matter of it has nothing to do with crafting. Well, unless you think they're crafting pets. But anyway, it has nothing to do with crafting. It has to do with pets and genealogy of pets. So I actually started it when I got Fritz, because when I first told Mr. Fortunate that I wanted a dog, first of all, he said no. Second of all, I told him I want a Chihuahua. He's like, absolutely no. And then I talked to him. I showed him the breeder's website, and I showed him, all the comments from people that had gotten puppies from her. And the comments were all not your typical Chihuahua. Quiet, calm, loving, So I did some more research with the breeder, and she actually said she genetically bred her dogs, her puppies, for these personality traits. And that to me really, it was interesting. Long story short, you take the best pets with the best personalities and the best traits, and you breed them to make puppies with the same traits. That's a very broad overview of what it is. But I wanted to dig a little bit more, because think about other breeds where, like the pit bull, everybody, oh, it's a pit bull. Well, my sister and brother-in-law have had at least 5 pit bulls that I know of, and they were the sweetest dogs ever. So it's all about the genetics, excuse me, and it's all about, how they're bred, and how, and that even goes to physical and health related things. The breeds like the German Shepherds and the Labs, they have hip dysplasia, stuff like that. So they can genetically alter that. So I thought that was really cool. So I did my research, and I made a short ebook, and it's up for pre-order right now. I'm very proud of myself. Pre-order right now on Amazon. I will put the link to that as well in the description box. So I am working on another ebook right now, and it's all about different kinds of crafting. It's an overview of all different types of crafts, examples of each one, materials you need for each one, It's a really good reference book, so I'm working on getting that out. I just got to put up a few finishing touches on that. I should put that up in the next couple of days for pre-order. So then my next one, someone gave me this idea and I'm going to run with it. Somebody said I should take the swatches that I'm making for my homage to Crystal, and I should take pictures, and I should do a book, like a reference book, like an encyclopedia, a stitchlopedia. I don't know. Anyway, an encyclopedia of the stitches. So I have 25 of them there. I've been working on a few more. This one. How pretty. That is the block, B-L-O-Q-U-E, block stitch. Isn't that beautiful? This one is the bear paw. The colors I used with this are not, she used different color, Crystal used different colors, and hers were much better. So if I do use this in a project, I will use her recommendations. She changed out her color every 3 rows. So that was a good idea. What is this one? This one's the double, or the bubble drop. You can't really see, but you can see their little bubbles are down there. Again, I used the wrong yarn. And that's the problem with using just my scraps. I reach back, I grab a ball from my unbarfed yarn. Sorry. It is what it is. But I just grab a ball from my stash and I start making. And then once I'm done, I'm like, I should have used a different one. But then I don't want to go back and redo the same stitch twice because I'm trying to get through. How many hundreds does Crystal have, you know? Here's the 3D puff shell. That's fun. Here's one. This was an epic fail, and I left it in here to show the effort at least. You can see part of what it is. This is the braided cable. And again, Crystal's is absolutely beautiful. Now you can see the pattern starting to take shape here. But man, tough one. Again, Crystal makes everything easy. I was multitasking in my defense, but wow. And then I tried the corner to corner moss stitch. That's pretty cool. I didn't do the full square. You can, obviously, you just start reducing at this point and you go back. But so that's the corner to corner. So I am working on those, and I am going to do an ebook as a reference. So I think that'll be fun. That's gonna be a fun process for me. I might actually elaborate on each one, how the stitch is done. Not actually a pattern, but just a kind of like, this one's done with a half stitch and a, you know, and a single crochet. And I might just give it a breakdown as far as the stitch count, the type of yarn that's best used for it or not best for it. So that's my next couple projects. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. So today I'm going to take Fritzy for a ride. We're going to start our lessons today on how to behave in the car. Because, as I mentioned before, he likes to sit right here. Okay, so I have my hand up on the wheel and this one, and he sits right in here. Which is fine if I'm going up to the mailbox and back. But yesterday we took an hour-long drive, and a couple things. 1, it's dangerous. 2, it's not safe for him either. What if I hit the brakes hard? 3, it distracts my driving. And 4, it's a pain in the butt. So, I have a car seat for him, and I'm going to strap it in there, and I'm going to put his harness on and clip him in it. He is going to hate it. But by the end of the week, he's smart enough. By the end of the week, I think he'll be fine. So I have every confidence in his learning this. So stay tuned for that adventure. All right, what else? What do I got going on here? So I've been watching, you know how Crystal Crystal over at Bag O' Day, and I'll put a link to it. She's doing a pet auction. I'm writing myself a note. She's doing a pet auction where you can donate Afghans that you've made, and she auctions them off and gives all the proceeds to a local animal shelter, which is amazing. So I was thinking I would like to donate to that. I can't go on the auction itself and bid on those because they go for thousands of dollars, like from hundreds to thousands of dollars, which is amazing. Obviously, people are giving for the pets. But I was thinking I would donate my calendar blanket. So I got as far as July, you remember, and it just got too big. Well, Crystal does have a size limit on the blankets, so I was thinking this would be a little something. I mean, obviously, even if it just brings in $10, you know, at least it's a bag of food. So, what do you think? I'm looking for some justification. So should I send this to Crystal for the Bag O' Day animal auction? I mean, the only reason I'm asking is because some of the ones that she's getting in are just like, I am blown away, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know if my little blanket would even, you know, do anything for her. But I figure even if they end up laying it down in a kennel and letting the dog lay on it, I don't know. But I thought maybe I would just finish the border around this and ship it out to her. Let me know what you think. Obviously, I'm not looking just for, oh, hey, that's beautiful. Sorry, I got a fuzz. But I honestly think I would like your feedback on if you've seen some of the Afghans that she's gotten. I don't know. But then I'm telling myself, you know what? Get it out there. Get out there. Send it to her. It's charity. You know, if somebody bids $5 on it, or maybe I'll bid on my own just to give it some money. That's terrible. That's like being at a cake auction for the school and your mom bids on your cake. So that you don't feel bad that there's nothing bid on yours. Yeah, so I'm going to put this black border on it. Finish it up. Just a simple single crochet around the outside just to give it that finished look. And then I think I'll ship it to her. But let me know your thoughts. I mean, it's pretty. It's very warm. And it goes through July. So it's January through July. So it's a half calendar. It's a half year blanket. I don't know. I think I'd like to try it, throw my hat in there, see if I can get any funds for the animals. And if not, I'll just send Crystal a donation and say, sorry you had to deal with that blanket. But here's a donation for the pets. Oh, that's too funny. All right, well, it is about 9 o'clock, and that's what time the window opens. Plus, I have to finish this. I've got a few more swatches I've got to do. And I'm thinking, I'm still waiting on my delivery from Michael's. What the heck? I want to finish this blanket, or at least work on it more. It's coming out so pretty, but I'm to the point now where I've got to go back to the blue, put a very thin stripe of the tan, and now I've got to go back to the blue, but I don't have any left. I'm waiting on my delivery. So they better get on it, people. So I'm waiting for that. I want to work on that. And then I'm really, really antsy to start my fair blanket. One of the stitches that I did from Crystal, the bear claw one, it's so stunning. I just don't know if it would work with the yarn that I have picked. So if you look at this one, it might be better. The block might be better with the yarn I'm using. Here's the yarn I'm going to use. I do not want to color control. I want the pattern of the stitch to just do it on its own. Will that, you think that'll work? I mean, this is, they're short colors. So we shall see. There we go. I'm itching to get started on that blanket because I need a third project started that I haven't finished. But I'll finish this until my deliveries come, and hopefully my delivery of yarn will be in there. I ordered more from Michael's. I ordered a new blade for my Cricut, and I ordered some more infusible ink colors. So I wanted an opportunity to make different colored mugs. And they say you can use that infusible ink on like t-shirts and stuff, so I might play around with that a little bit. But so yeah, I got a lot of things going on. And oh, coffee update. So 99.9% of the time the coffee I drink is Southern Pecan, but I ran out of it. And my I have a subscribe and save for it through Amazon. And I love that coffee. It's just, that's my coffee. So I ran out of it, and I went to the local, it's Stewart's, but it's a local convenience store. It's kind of like a 7-Eleven or whatever you have by you guys. And I got a box of their coffee French vanilla. And then I was driving through Dunkin' Donuts yesterday, and I grabbed a box of those little K-cups of just their regular coffee. So this morning I made myself a Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and I drank that, which was fine. And then I made myself the Stewart's coffee, and I drank that, and I have decided I like Stewart's better than Dunkin' Donuts. For those of you that are close to upstate New York, you'll know Stewart's. A lot of people swear by that coffee, and I'll say it right now. If I can't have my Southern Pecan, I would rather have the Stewart's than Dunkin'. So there we have it. My official opinion, whether you asked for it or not, which you didn't. But anyway, that's my coffee update. So I'm going to take my very first mug. I'm going to finish my coffee. I'm going to load the car, and I'm going to get those winnings from my weekend live shipped out. Thank you all who joined me. Thank you all who watch. If you do like this video and you like the content and you like the idea of talking different crafts, please give me a like, give me a subscribe, hit that notification button, and please share my channel with people who might not have it pop up yet. I do have lots of different playlists. I have shorts that are funny, animal shorts, people shorts, nature shorts. I have a lot of nature content. I live right on the Hudson River, so I have a lot of that going on as well. So check out all my stuff, subscribe, like, share, be creative. Thanks for being here. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.